people think that I got the name Mega from megastar because Sharon Cuneta, in her long reign as the megastar, was at that height during that time. But no, actually what I really wanted was a name that would not seem parochial or very Filipino, a name that would be acceptable even outside. I guess even then I had a vision of Mega becoming global at some point. And so the name Mega was the only one that fit. I think Mega has redefined the concept of beauty of this nation by pushing the limits whenever we thought we could get away with it. Because in the beginning, in 1992 up to around 1995, I made it a point that all our covers were mestizas. Because at that time, when people said maputi ka, that almost meant maganda ka. And I think the height of that was when, in the mid-90s, we put two people on the cover, one a mestiza and the other one, she had African-American blood. And so we put the two girls, the same pose, the same outfit, the same lighting, everything was the same. And the result was the magazine with the African-American beauty was left on the stands, and subscribers were even complaining. They were calling the office and they were saying, "Can you change my magazine because I got this, I want the white girl." So even though the content was exactly the same. And so now it makes me doubly happy when I see that it's changed. Just a few years ago, we did the cover of Filipina Beauties, Morena Beauties for the Pinoy Pride issue, and it sold quite well. How has Mega elevated the status of its cover stars? I think it's because we spent a lot of money and also a lot of time building the Mega brand equity. We made sure that everything looked premium in the pages of the magazine. So because of this exercise in building brand equity, our cover stars also benefit from this. It was a symbol of having made it to be on the cover of Mega. We were also alive during the time of the fusing of fashion and showbiz. There was a big divide before Mega came into the picture. After the age of the model superstars, we started putting actresses on the cover that we felt should be noticed even by our market that was upscale. Of course, we started with Judy Ann Santos, who was a huge star for the mass market. We felt Judy Ann should be there because she was a superstar and our market should know about it, and I think that's what happened. And then after that, we would put everyone that was really being talked about, to the point that we put Vice Ganda on the cover of a women's magazine because it was such a big deal. And then right now, we never used to put anyone young on the cover, but we put Ilona Garcia because we think, look, this girl is big at the early age in her teens. And so it's come to a point where if you want to see the history of culture and fashion and whatever is relevant, you look to the pages of Mega, and especially to the cover, because then you will know what was hot and big at that time, because it's always on our cover and it's always on our pages. I think the impact of Mega on the fashion designers is that aside from giving them a platform for the whole nation to look at their work, it's given them that sense of identity through our Young Designers competition, where we really emphasize that the people who would win the competition had to have or had to manifest that very clear identity that was not only personal but also national. Otherwise, we would just be a copy of everything else that's going on outside. My personal choices for Mega's 3 iconic covers are, of course, first, the Casey cover, because she was the daughter of one of our first subscribers, the megastar. And then second, of course, was the Judy Ann Santos cover, because that was a leap of faith for us. We said Mega would determine who was big, who had to be noticed by our market. And for me, the third was the Anne Curtis cover in Machu Picchu in South America, because what you could see on the cover were not commercial outfits. It was this knitted cap from the market of Peru, and then Anne almost had no makeup. She was dressed down and we were only showing her face. So for me, it was very significant, and it was such a hit also on the newsstands. And for me, there's nothing more iconic than something like that. And so for the 25th anniversary of Mega, we chose to produce a book and chose 25 women whom we feel are iconic for many reasons. So what this symbolizes to me is that we've put together in one book the work not only of us in the magazine, but also of everyone, photographers, makeup artists, designers, women who've been featured. They're all in one place, and these are the people who have shaped Philippine fashion and beauty for the last 25 years. So I think it's a tribute to everyone, tribute to our 25 years, but a tribute to everyone who's contributed to a glorious 25 years. My name is Sari, founding editor of Mega. This is my story. What's your Mega story?